This is the Evil Never Dies podcast with Brett and Carl. This podcast may contain adult themes, violence, and strong language. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Evil Never Dies podcast. What's going on, Carl?
Now we're finally back to normal around here, I think.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a weird month. It's been a weird last couple months. I don't think we've had a normal show per se in a while. So
Exactly.
I'm actually awake and I'm not tired. I don't feel like crap. And I got new Karabi Museum shirts. They're now for sale. Check out the www.countkarabi.com. It'll take you to the Facebook page and you can order haunt shirts. New ones coming weekly.
You need to send me that link so I can add it in on the show notes.
Yeah. That figure. We do all this free haunted house. We'll sell some t-shirts and make some money, maybe. All proceeds will go back into the haunted house, which is a disaster right now. I just walked back there.
Oh,
it looks like a war zone.
Jesus.
A war zone.
We need help.
We need a lot of help, especially with the museum room. That tarp keeps ripping. It's actually really, really freaky looking in there now.
Maybe just leave it up and cover over it.
No, I don't want to do that. It would look shitty. We want the museum room to look pristine. It's the highlight of the haunt.
Yeah.
So we successfully survived Texas Haunters weekend. I said it right this time. And
yeah, we did.
It was a good convention. A lot of fun. A lot of socializing and networking.
Yep.
Good. We will be back next year. I vow it.
For sure.
Next up will be the spooky spectacle.
Well, we've had a
coming in September.
We've had a good time every time we've been there, man. So
yeah, it's the best convention around, in my opinion.
For
nothing against the big one, but it's just too damn big. It needs to probably go to Kay Bailey. It's so big. I think they could fit everybody in there easier.
On both floors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. That's a pretty big place.
Any highlights for you from the con?
I wanted to thank all the people who ran the convention and all the, everybody. They all did a great job. Everything ran smooth.
Yeah, it was such a good transition from the smaller spot to the bigger location. It just like it'd always been there.
Yep.
It took me like about a second and I didn't even realize that we'd never been there. It was perfect transition.
Exactly.
Irving Convention Center impressed the shit out of me on this. They did a good job.
Yeah.
Like you said, our people did a good job. Everybody, it was great. I can't complain about anything really.
Nope. Not at all. It was a really good time. Had a lot of fun.
Did indeed.
Got to meet some people, new people, old people. Our friend Misty Wagner stopped by on Saturday and talked to us for a little bit and got to shoot the shit with her. And then Sunday we had a surprise. Ended up somebody that won the tickets for the giveaway thing couldn't go, so I got 2 tickets back and ended up giving them to Sandy Johnson and her husband Dan, and they stopped by and talked to us for a little bit. So it was a really good day.
I'm trying to be annoyed, but I've got a cat over here screaming at me.
Get a
It's
what?
Dracula. She's bringing me one of her toy mice, and when she does it, she makes all kinds of racket, so it's distracting.
Oh, I didn't even hear her, man.
Yeah, she's loud when she does that. That's why I was looking to the side. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was great to meet Sandy Johnson. That was a thrill.
Yeah, they were fun, man. They had some good stories for
Yeah,
sure. Gonna definitely have to have her and him on the podcast for sure. They could start their own
they
podcast, man. I
could. Yeah,
think
they could indeed.
so. Yeah, really good time. I was very impressed this year.
Only thing the weekend I didn't get to do is go to the dark hour, but we had a lot going on, so
The only thing that sucked for me, my knee was screwed up. I didn't walk around as much as I would like
no,
to.
we didn't get nearly the video that we hoped, and there just wasn't as many people in costume this year. It didn't feel like. So
Well, it
we
was
did
hot as shit.
we didn't go live like we promised. Too busy. We didn't have time.
No,
The only time it slowed down was a little bit on Sunday there for a bit, but even then it still wasn't slow.
yep.
So yeah, we just didn't have time.
And we gained about 125 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So,
Welcome to all the new subscribers. We're
yes,
about to review a movie.
yes, we are.
And this is Brett's pick.
Brett's pick, but I think you put it on the list, didn't you?
I don't remember who put it on the list. You were wanting to do what was it? The Mothman Prophecies, and that movie's like disappeared. I can't find it. You couldn't find it.
It
It's
ain't.
not on Blu-ray. It's never been on Blu-ray.
Nope.
There's a French version on Blu-ray, so we had to scrap that movie
Yeah,
for now.
I don't know what we're gonna do about that because that's a good movie, actually.
I know, but it's not around anywhere. I don't even think it was on Fandango. It might have been. I don't know.
I think it is, and I think it's on. I think you can buy it off Prime too.
Yeah, usually whatever's on Prime and Fandango are the same, and they're usually relatively priced the same. And Apple also has a lot of stuff on their movie app. But Brett picked a Wes Craven film. It is called Deadly Friend.
Deadly Friend.
And yeah, I don't know who put it on the list, but we talked about it one night. And then I know when we did a evil talk with Greg, we mentioned some of the Wes Craven lesser known movies, and this came up. So tonight we're going to talk about it.
Yes, we are. And he when he made this movie, he was working on Nightmare 3. And he was doing episodes for the Twilight Zone TV series.
Yeah, the reboot one.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that reboot
So
from them.
so he had a bunch of shit going on when he was working on this too.
Yes, he did.
And like we said, directed by Wes Craven, screenplay by Bruce Joel Rubin, based on the book Friend by Diana Henstill. That's it. Produced by Robert M. Sherman and Robert L. Crawford Jr. Cinematography by Philip H. Lathrop. Edited by Michael Elliott. Music by Charles Bernstein. And not a very memorable score to this movie.
It was for me. I liked it.
You liked it, really?
Maybe.
It was like the 80s, your typical 80s teen movie.
Well, that's
music.
sort of what this was. So it was a good score for it. I actually just listened to the music composer talking right before we went on.
Oh, okay. Distributed by Warner Brothers. Released October 10th, 1986. Has a running time of 91 minutes. Country, United States. English language. Had a budget for of $11 million.
And it made 9 million.
Yeah, not quite 9.
Yeah.
So basically it was a flop.
It was a flop, and there's reasons why we'll talk about as we go along.
Yep. So, all right, Carl, let's hear this. Let's hear the plot for this.
Okay, now I'm gonna say I apparently watched 2 versions of this movie in the last 3 days. And there was a lot of stuff cut out of the first version. I don't remember which, but I don't remember the same beginning as the one I just watched today. But this beginning, some guy's trying to steal a purse and breaks in the truck or the van, and there's a robot in the van. The robot gets rid of the thief, locks back the car, and the thief's like, "What was that?" Well, it was BB. That's right,
BB.
BB. BB is a robot built by this computer nerd, and he's this movie, God bless, it aged so well as far as the AI and shit. I mean, we're almost living this movie now.
Yeah,
So
well, in a way, yeah.
in a way we are. So BB they get to their new house, and some kid rides a bicycle, and he's like, "Oh, you go to high school?" He's like, "No, I'm in college. I'm a genius." More or less. So that becomes his buddy, and then they notice the girl next door. She's got a bad daddy. All in the 80s, I think all the girls that live with their daddy were mean daddies in the movies.
Yeah, a
This
lot of
guy's
them,
no exception. There's a very arrogant old lady with a fence, and things are going to go to hell pretty quick here. And BB meets a pretty bad fate, and so does the girl. And that's where this sort of turns into a Bride of Frankenstein type movie, I would say. In the I was gonna say the modern day, in the 80s. And it's a pretty good little ride here.
huh?
That's a little bit of spoilers, but it's not, because obviously you know that there's a girl running around doing stuff from the previews and from the pictures and all that junk. As this thing here shows BB and our lovely girl.
Who we'll mention here in a second, because
We'll mention her in a
I'm
second.
gonna go over the cast here. Excuse me.
Don't die over there.
All right, first off, we got Matthew Laberto. I guess that's how you pronounce that. As Paul Conway,
The genius
the genius. He
who
might
built
he's
BB,
he's probably most known for being Albert on Little House on the Prairie back in the day. If you
which I'm sure you probably hate, since you seem to hate all those shows from that.
No, I do not hate Little House on the Prairie. I cannot talk
How
bad
can you
about it.
not hate Little House on the Prairie and hate the Waltons?
Totally different shows, man.
No, they're not. Anyway, yeah, but that is who that is. I think you're right. That was his most known work, probably.
Yeah. He was in a few other TV shows like in the 80s and stuff
Yeah.
too. But next off, we got Kristy Swanson as Samantha Pringle. And you might know her. She's probably most famous for being Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the movie.
The original.
Buffy,
Yeah.
the
The movie
original.
Buffy. She sure was.
Next off, we got Michael Charette as Tom Tooney. He's the friend on the bicycle, paper boy.
Yeah. This they say he was a 10th grader, I think.
Yeah. So next off, we got Ann Twoney as Jeannie Conway. That's Paul Conway's mother. Richard Marcus as Harrison Pringle, Samantha's father.
The evil daddy.
Ann Ramsey as Elvira Parker. She's the like mean neighbor.
She was an asshole. I would almost
Yeah.
think that lady's an asshole in real life.
And she's probably best well known for probably this movie and Throw Mama from the Train.
Oh, she was in that. I had to move my shirt around because I thought the eye was missing from it for a minute. It's not missing. Yeah, I'm showing shirts off. I'm gonna pimp out shirts for the next few weeks.
Yeah, she took their basketball away from them,
She sure did.
and there's an ironic scene in the movie for that. I guess we won't go into that. Well, we'll go into a little bit.
We're gonna have to go into that. That's pretty.
All right.
Yeah.
Next, we got Andrew Raperto as Carlos Denton, Lee Paul as Sergeant Charlie Volchek, Charles Fleischer as BB, the voice of BB, the robot.
BB. I've been saying that all day. BB. BB.
Tom Spratly as the neighbor, Jim Ishida as the coroner, and Russ Marin as Dr. Henry Johansson. And that is the cast for Deadly Friend.
There was also a cameo from an actual neurosurgeon that helped
Yeah,
them.
that's the Jim Ishida. He played the
Okay,
coroner.
yeah. So I guess it's more than a cameo. He actually got credited. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was him. That was a little bit of my trivia, but
Hey, I can't help that I know these movies, Brett. You know
I
that.
know. That's why it takes me longer to scroll when I'm doing them
Because
because you've done
I
stole
bust
all
your
my
stuff.
shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know.
All right, you got the Blu-ray for this,
I
don't you?
do got the Blu-ray.
Well,
Oops, upside down.
let's go over
Um,
that.
so I was too lazy to pull the Blu-ray out. I guess it was on third. I've been working some crazy hours this week and next week as well. So I came home and I'm like, I'm just gonna watch this. I found it somewhere on streaming. The damn thing was in what do you call it? The old TV box format.
Oh, the 4:3. Yeah,
The
that's how I
four
had to watch.
three, and it looked like crap. And like I said, I think it was cut. So I'm like, yeah, I got to watch this thing again. So this is a Scream Factory release. It looks absolutely wonderful. It's a 2K rescan, so they made it look really good as always from Scream Factory. And whenever Warner Brothers has their transfers, they do a good job getting them to the people, or if they don't do them themselves. It does have a interviews from Kristyswanson, which was interesting. The writer,
From that time or from
no,
now?
from now.
Oh, okay.
Um, the writer of the script, Charles Bernstein, who was the composer and the special effects makeup artist, Lance Anderson. So not a lot on the Blu-ray as far as special features, but they put some good work into it. You got the original picture on the that one, and then you get the fancy cover here. Don't remember when this thing got released, but very happy with it. It's a good release. If you open it up, you got the others. It's got the what you call it, flippable covers.
Gotcha.
Um, can't complain about this at all. It sounded good. It looked great. Joe Bob Briggs gives this thing 3.5 stars, a Breakfast Club version of The Bride of Frankenstein, according to old Joe Bob.
Oh,
He's not
okay.
wrong. He's
No.
not wrong at all. So we'll give this Blu-ray a top star. It's once again the Scream Factory comes through as always. So great release.
I guess when they put that Blu-ray out, they caught some shit because they had
They
hinted
did.
that they were going to put the original version on
Yeah,
there.
there was an uncut version, and then there was a version. We'll get into that, I'm sure, a trivia. They actually had made this a different movie in the beginning. It wasn't going to be per se a horror movie. And the Scream Factory hinted that they were going to put out, I guess, both versions, but they did not. And their answer was it just wasn't there.
Yeah, they
They
couldn't
couldn't
find
find
it.
it. And
Yep.
they even said we wanted to release, these guys are fans. So they
Yep.
were disappointed too, but they said they just couldn't get it. This was a lesser known movie that flopped out, and it just a lot of that stuff disappears. So unfortunately, no, it
Locked
does get
away somewhere.
it didn't get, I would like to have seen the both other versions of the movie, but it is what it is. They did a good job with what they had. And if they could have got the other, they would have. I mean, the Scream Factory's actually released movies with SD inserts just to make it a complete director's cut. And they'll even put on there, this will include some, a little bit lesser quality stuff, but it makes the movie complete. They did that with Exorcist 3. So if it had been there, they would have found it.
Yep.
So I'm not going to give this any complaints. I think it's a top-notch Blu-ray. First and only time it was ever on Blu-ray as well. Guess there was a DVD version at some point. Don't remember.
Yeah, like 2007 or 8 or
Yeah,
something. I got
I
that
probably had
somewhere.
this on VHS. I would have assumed.
Yes, I think I did too. I think that was the only way I was able to see it because
Yeah, I don't think I had the DVD of it.
I mean when it first came out because I didn't see this at the theater.
No, I didn't either.
So
But I remember it when I first saw it back in the day. Just a shout out. I got my Ozzy Osbourne tribute now, the Diary of a Madman record cover there.
Yeah, the
So,
sign would have been too big, the big sign.
yeah, the sign's hanging over in the museum. So I like my Diary of a Madman thing. Actually, I put my Black Sabbath on the bottom of it. I don't have room to display it, but I'll show you this one. Hey, I've had this for a while.
They had
Pretty
that on
cool.
sale and I wanted to buy it,
I
man. And
think I bought it when it was on sale. So anyway, back to the show. I'm still going to talk about Ozzy for the next 6 months to 6 years. I can't help it.
I know, man. It sucks. I'm still bummed. It's been almost 2 weeks. But
Okay.
all right. So five stars on the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I know it's missing the stuff. They didn't have it. I cannot knock them for not having something that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
It's just the way it is.
They probably tried to find it
Oh, they
too.
did. Yeah. Great Blu-ray.
Somebody's got it locked away somewhere.
Whatever the hell I watched it on streaming, it looked like shit. I don't know where that version came from, but must have been a TV version. I don't know where you watched it.
I think shit, I can't remember now. I don't even I had to hunt for it though.
Yeah.
And yeah, so anyway. Now Wes Craven and the writer, the Bruce guy, the original intent was this to be a science fiction thriller
It was indeed.
with the primary focus being a dark love story between Paul and Samantha, going along with the book, but nope,
It didn't go that way. Warner
didn't go.
Brothers actually are the ones who changed it.
Yep,
The president of Warner Brothers was like, "Hey, this is a Wes Craven movie. It needs to be scary." So
because
they went and added a bunch of stuff to it.
they screened it
They didn't
with
get good screenings, right?
the original version. They screened it,
So
and
that okay, yeah.
they had submitted it already to the MPAA to get rated, and they rated it a PG. And that's
Wow.
when Warner Brothers was like, nah,
Through this, huh?
we're gonna do this. It's gonna be straight horror." Because when they advertised it, they didn't even advertise it as any type of science fiction. It was totally horror.
Yeah.
And BB was not in none of the
He
trailers or
went in the
anything like
trailers, and
that.
I remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, they made him
Go back and
go
I
back
don't
and
think Wes
redo
Craven
it.
was real happy about that.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think either of them were, because like I said earlier, he was working on two other things at the same time. He's like, "Why you fucking with me over this?"
Yeah.
The movie's basically done.
Hey, I think it would have been okay if it would have stayed in its original version myself. I would have probably liked it, but I don't know.
But no, they thought, oh, he did, Nightmare and all that, and they wanted to try to reap the rewards off of it, I guess. Who knows? Maybe it would have been better film.
We'll never know because it's nowhere to be found. So
Nope. Unless somebody in the Wes Craven camp has it.
hey, that's happened though. They released some movie a few years ago, said it was complete, and then like right afterwards they found some more negatives. I forget what movie that was, but it could happen. It's unlikely, but it could happen.
Kristyswanson was only 16 years old at the time of filming. She admitted to Craven she was unsure of her capability to play the role, but he ultimately cast her, and was always encouraging, always prodding me in subtle ways. Uh, the basketball scene,
Yeah.
she said she threw that thing probably over 100 times before they got the shot right. He kept telling her to throw it harder, throw it
Yeah.
harder. We won't.
Just the spoiler, that's one of the big special effects in the movies, the basketball scene.
Yeah.
We have an exploding head.
An exploding head.
We
Yes.
do.
And they used real cow guts.
Cow guts in the head, yes.
Cow guts in the dummy head.
Yep.
And did a pretty good job on that scene with
I
the
thought so.
with the with the headless body walking around. And
It was actually cut. It was longer, but that actually this movie went from a PG to an X after they redone it.
Exactly.
And the head scene was one that they had to go back and cut because, yeah. Have you ever heard of that? You go from a PG to an X for violence.
Exactly.
Which in that time frame, they were pretty harsh on movies.
Yeah. That's nothing compared to nowadays.
Oh no, I know, right?
Do they even rate movies anymore? Or
Yeah, they still rate them. I don't think anybody pays any attention to it.
because like
I don't even know if the movie theaters do or not because you buy all your shit online. So I don't even know if you can go to the theater and buy a ticket anymore. So if you're 16, unlike us, you can just buy a ticket and go whatever the hell you want.
Exactly.
But yeah, they still rate movies.
It's like what's like Terrifiers and all them get? Are they X's or
I think
R?
they're not. I don't know.
NC-17?
Probably NC-17s, I guess, because they don't
Yeah.
use the X anymore.
Yeah,
to my knowledge.
They added that in back in the day.
Well, the NC-17 was supposed to be better for movies because X had been associated with the pornographic industry, which it originally wasn't. So they made the NC-17 just to try to give movies a chance that didn't get rated what they wanted.
Was the NC-17, was that originally like from over in England and all that?
That I have
Originally,
no clue.
Because they got some different categories.
England has different, yeah, they do. Because a lot of my imported stuff has got the English ratings on them. It's like a 14 or something is one of them.
All right, professional mime artist Richmond Shepard taught Swanson all the robotic movements that her character has in the film. In an interview, Swanson said this about learning to walk in that specific way to getting those moves down was difficult at first. You don't think walking that way is hard until you're actually doing it.
I bet.
The way she kept her the nanu the whole time. Her finger.
Well, she was morphing what the BB robot did.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. That would have been hard. I can't keep my mind like that for that long. Shit, she
No, I couldn't either.
Be getting a cramp. Fuck. Oh, let's see here.
Sorry.
Robot BB cost over $20,000 to build.
I saw that in some of the stuff I was watching. He was expensive. And they blew his ass up.
I know. He used a company called Robotics 21. His eyes were constructed from two 1950s camera lenses, a garage remote control unit, and a radio antenna taken from a 1974 Corvette.
Now look, Greg would be happy. I'm mixing a drink on the air.
Ooh. You drinking your cinnamony stuff?
I am.
BB could actually lift 7,500 pounds in weight. Shit.
So he was a real robot then.
Yeah.
Well, he must not have gotten blown up in real life, I wouldn't guess. He cost that much money.
Voice of BB was provided by Charles Fleischer, who appears in Wes Craven's previous film, A Nightmare on Elm Street, as a doctor.
I wonder if they got BB-8's name from BB. You probably know who BB-8 is. It's a robot from Star Wars that came later.
Yeah, Craven, he wanted to make something.
Totally.
He wanted to make something like Carpenter's Starman, is what he wanted to do with this. And
did y'all catch Brett totally lost the Star Wars reference, folks?
Yeah, that's why I didn't answer you.
Yeah, that's what his goal was. He wanted to make just a science fiction movie. He did not get his wish.
Nope. Let's see here. What else do I got? There's really not much on this. Uh,
Pretty obscure movie, I guess.
yeah.
Wes Craven's put out some really different movies like Shocker. Shocker's still one of my favorites, but it's
He,
definitely different.
yeah, I get he must have butted heads with them to because he was really unhappy making this.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with it.
He didn't want Samantha to go on a killing spree and all that.
It seemed a little weird. I mean,
Almost like she was a zombie,
the robot had started kind of malfunctioning before he was blown up, so I guess you could see it coming. Don't know if that was in the original script or not. I don't know. I don't know how they would have ended the movie if she had not have become a killer robot. That would have, I don't know. It's interesting. I really wish they could have found the original footage and slapped that out, but would have been interesting.
Yes. Let's see here. We've talked about all this already, man. So I don't
That's
know.
because I spoil all your trivia. I'm sorry.
You've spoiled it, dude.
Can't help. I'm a
You're the
robotic
spoiler
genius
king.
on some movies. Others I don't know shit about, like Carrie. Remember, I just don't got much to add there. I just have my genres I like, I guess. It's a bunch of them, but
Yeah, Wes Craven said there were 7 or 8 producers, and each had their own idea
yeah.
on what the film should be like. So that was probably rough too.
Well, and he was flying high at that point too. I'm surprised he couldn't just shut him down, but he didn't.
He didn't want to make no waves, probably.
Yeah.
So
Well, New Line wasn't yet owned by Warner Brothers at the time, I don't think either. New Line's who put out the Elm Street movies. So I would have guessed that going from New Line to Elms to Warner would have been an upgrade at that stage of the game, I guess. Because remember, New Line Cinema was the house that Freddie built.
yeah. Let's see here. The movie the neighbor, mean old Elvira, is watching, but right before she gets her head smashed in,
Yeah,
is The Bad Seed from 1956 about a homicidal little girl.
I remember that movie.
That looks like a good movie, dude. I think
It's a
we need to
good
put that
movie.
on the list.
Yeah, I remember the Bad Seed.
Yeah, gonna have to add that on the list for sure. It looked trippy. Oh, really ain't nothing much. We've talked about most of it. I'm sorry.
Hey, I gave it away, dude. Sorry too.
Gave it away. Oh
I
well.
can't help it.
All
So what do
right.
you think here? I moved that Vampire Bride up, and now you can see Ace Frehley on the side of the screen.
Oh, cool.
That Vampire Bride always got in my way. I had to, you can't see her now much, but geez.
Oh,
I don't
also
know how many times
I moved my camera around and tried some different lighting. Let us know if I look like shit or what.
I see you look kind of like shit, but I think I just have too much color over here. It's
Yeah,
not a
Warner
good
Brothers,
contrast.
they really banked on this movie being released during the Halloween season in October too.
Well, of
And
course, it's a Wes Craven movie who of the Freddy's going big. So yeah, I would if I was Warner Brothers, I would have released it at Halloween and thought it was going to be a big hit as well.
but it wasn't.
It was not, and I don't know why. I mean, obviously, in the when this movie came out, nobody knew of the issues it was having. So I don't know.
I just don't understand why you would have thought they would have screened it again after that first screening of the original cut.
I never understood how they screened movies back then. It was weird stuff. It really was.
But evidently it's screened okay, the original version. I
Yeah,
just don't understand why they went through all the trouble of changing everything and
they
all
really
that.
changed it apparently a lot. But Kristyswanson was in it all the time. So
Yeah. She was
look
a
at
cute
that. I like look at that look right there. Can you see it? Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that. She looked creepy as fuck.
Yeah, she did. All right. Well, how are you
Now
gonna? I'll let you go
I'm
first.
gonna go perverted before we go any further. If I would have been this kid, I would not have been trying to build a BB or whatever. I would have been trying to kiss Kristy Swanson throughout the movie. So if she'd
Multiple
have become a
multiple
undead
times.
robot Frankenstein chick, I would have ran off with her and I would have never been seen again. I'm just gotta say, this guy
Uh,
was an idiot. Take that girl and go, man. Jeez.
get her away from that abusive father.
Yeah. You're a genius. Just take it. He's like the Elon Musk of that time. And here he
No
is.
shit. You can go get a
Got a
job
freaking
anywhere.
Bride of Frankenstein robot chick. You could be doing all kinds of stuff with her, but instead you letting her go around killing people. So that guy was a dipshit. There was one part in the very beginning of the movie, the two guys like, she's got nice tits.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my only flaw there, that the dude wasn't excited having a robot chick. Instead, he dropped the ball. So anyway, that's my take on that. As I move Captain Spaulding around, they can see him better. Continue, Brett. I think you're going first today. It's your
I
movie.
thought I just told you you were.
No, you're going first. It's your movie.
All right. I
I
guess
put it
I'll
on the
go
list,
first.
I think, but you picked it.
I'm telling you right now, I probably would have liked the original version a whole lot better.
You think?
I think,
Well,
yeah.
we probably wouldn't have been discussing it on the show because it wouldn't have been a horror movie, but it would have been a Frankenstein-like movie still. So I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that aspect of it for sure a little bit. I don't think that's what he was going for though.
Do you feel like the special effects seemed like they were forced?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yes, they do.
because they were obviously
Well, forced and rushed.
and rushed. Yeah.
They could have made them a lot better if they would have had the time to do them, you know?
Yeah, because this is Wes Craven we're talking about.
Exactly.
So yeah, the special effects definitely seem forced. And we know now they were forced. So
Yeah. So, uh, I can't remember when the first time I seen this movie.
I would have seen it in the video store probably as soon as it came out, I would think.
Probably me
This was
too.
prime time movie watching for me in that day and age.
Yeah, 1986 for sure. Well, I was in the army then, so I might not have seen it until after got out of there. So
You
80,
know, some of these movies probably
88 or
got shown
so.
on HBO too, so I don't know. It was either HBO or VHS in the day. Showtime never showed anything. I don't know why.
So I don't know. I've just never been really too big a fan of this movie,
What the heck?
other than Christy Swanson being hot, you know,
Hey, she was 16. You can't say that.
17 in the movie.
I was how old when the movie when I was watching the movie? Like
Well,
14.
86. I was 19.
I
So
was 14, so I could have lusted after Christy Swanson at age 14 and been okay. So
but yeah, I just was never a big fan of this movie at all. Good special effects were good though for what they, had time with.
yeah, they were good.
Wasn't really a big fan of the score either.
I thought the score was fine.
Uh
It was the 80s.
yeah, it was the 80s, but I didn't like that music in the 80s. So
Well, it was sort of associated with a lot of horror films back then, so
yeah,
I was probably used to it.
but I don't know. I don't think I can give this thing over a 2.
God damn.
Yeah. Didn't expect that, did you?
No, actually, I sort of did. That's why I let you go first.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2.
Well, I totally disagree with Brett. I enjoy this movie. I think it's a fun movie. It's a good watch. It's enjoyable. The special effects were definitely pushed, but now we know why. It's silly, but most of the eight, I was telling Lisa that I'm like, it's a really unbelievable movie. And then I'm thinking, well, how believable is Freddy Krueger? None of these horror movies are believable. It's like wrestling. Some wrestling looked better than other wrestling. So maybe this movie didn't look as realistic or sound even possible, but it's an 80s horror movie. So I don't care. It's for fun. I don't watch it, and condemn, oh, this movie's fake. It's like when I watch wrestling, I don't sit there and say, this is fake. So I look past that. It definitely is not a very believable movie that some dude takes a robot's brain and puts it in a chick and she goes into a zombie or a Frankenstein. But I like it. I enjoy watching this movie, and I'll watch it again and again and again. I do think Kristy Swanson was very nice in the movie.
Very nice, huh?
Yeah. Um, I like BB. Now I'm going around all day saying BB, BB. They definitely could have done more at the movie. It could have probably been better. But shit, man, I'm gonna give this movie a 4. Fuck it. I like this movie.
4.
It's a fun movie.
What was that other robot movie with the
Short
robot?
Circuit.
Yeah, with wasn't Ali Sheedy in that?
Yeah, fuck that movie. It's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, I don't know that I would have ever watched this movie had they not have added the special effects and the killings. I would have probably never been on my radar. So I'm gonna say I'm glad Warner Brothers did at this point because it's a fun movie. It's totally, completely stupid. But then again, is Frankenstein not stupid? Honestly, I really, I keep telling myself this movie's just not very realistic. I'm like, stupid fuck. None of these movies are realistic. Give it a break. So I gave it a break and it got a whole point out of it. I would have gave it a 3, but looking at it through the eyes of just being fun, it gets a 4.
All right.
Fun movie. If you can find it, watch it. You might only find it on this Blu-ray from the Scream Factory. Recommend it. This is a watch. If you're an 80s movie horror fan, watch this thing.
I think you can
Wes
get it on
Craven fan,
DVD.
watch it. I don't think it's on DVD.
I was looking on Amazon. I thought it.
I like the damn movie. I think it's fun. And that's what I would call it. It's a fun movie. Totally, totally outrageous, but fun as shit.
I probably got a burn copy of this.
Dude, you got like 50,000 burned copies. You don't even know where they're at. They're not even marked.
Yeah, they're marked. A lot of them are.
I've seen your things. They're just, yeah. But Brett gives it a 2. I give it a 4. How's that for a change of scenario? I don't think I've liked a movie in weeks or months, ever.
I don't know. Have you?
Didn't care for the Jack Palance Dracula, unfortunately. Now, it's tagged in something. My Hammer Films Facebook page, the guy puts a lot of stuff out there, putting out a box set of that, the Dr. Jekyll, and some Frankenstein movie that came out at that time frame.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be. I joined that group, by the way.
That's a great group, man. That George guy that runs it, he used to do like Hammer reviews back years ago. Great group.
Okay,
love them.
Cool.
They don't post nothing but good shit. You don't get a bunch of spam out of them guys. And they change it. It's Hammer and other classic horror films, they call it now, because all the Hammer shit's just about out now.
Cool.
Now we're waiting on 4Ks if they ever come.
Yeah.
And that's all I got. I recommend Deadly Friend. Brett.
Well, I recommend watching it. I'm just,
Brett didn't like it. He wanted to see the
I don't dislike
romance
the movie.
He wanted to see Romance with Kristy Swanson, I think, Brett.
I don't know.
Just doesn't give you a good taste.
Maybe if they would have went more sci-fi with it, maybe,
Well, it's definitely a discombobulated mess, but I don't know. Sometimes I guess I just like bad movies, maybe.
And I think
I'm not supposed to, but I do.
And I think Wes Craven was, wanting to try something different out of the horror genre.
Yeah.
Too, and
well, maybe he should have made this with New Line instead of Warner Brothers. I don't know when they merged. I don't know what year that was.
Maybe a remake.
I doubt that will ever happen. Don't see it ever happening.
Kristy Swanson can play the mom.
Kristy Swanson's a very pretty lady still.
Yes, she is.
She's 50 something, I believe, 54 maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little older, but surprised she didn't have a bigger career, honestly.
I
I
know.
found her X page. I guess she's a big in the political world now,
Oh, really?
on the side of the Trumpster. That's looked like most of her X postings was. I didn't see anything about movies. I don't even know if she still acts.
Look her up her IMDb.
I am too lazy. I won't think about Kristy Swanson again until the next time I watch this movie, probably, because I don't really care for the Buffy movie.
Don't.
No, too silly.
Yeah, it was pretty silly. All right. Well, I guess that's all we got for Deadly Friend,
Originally called Friend.
originally called Friend. And check us out on all the social medias and join the group. We've been getting a couple people in the group too the last week.
Good.
New people. Somebody you know.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. I didn't respond. I haven't had time to do much of anything because during the week because of work, except make t-shirts. But me and Chat GPT got a thing going now.
You're gonna end up getting that buy that shit. I can see it.
Already did.
Ah,
Got into an argument with it.
you got sick of fucking only being
Yeah.
able to do 4 pictures a day.
Yeah, that's how do you think I'm getting all those edits of the
I know. I was
podcast
like,
logo?
I had a feeling you did, man. I just what is
Just
it?
for a month.
$20 a month or something.
Just for 1 month, and then I probably won't keep it, or I might. I don't know. Hey, that thing is incredible.
That's funny,
Me and
dude.
Chasm today she just canceled hers and she gets Gemini for free, I guess, because she has a certain Google account. Like, well, Gemini does this and it wouldn't do it. And she's like, well, Gemini just sucks, but it's what I got right now. So I have to try to make it sound better.
The meta really don't. It's okay, like for editing a picture.
Yeah, it's also good for telling stories. Remember me and Evil Ed, I guess, broke up. I don't talk to him anymore.
He posted his weekly thing again the
He
other
he
day.
sends me a message once a week. He says, "Do you want to go after Yoda again?" And I'm like, "No." Remember I told you I had a whole Count Karabi in the Star Wars world going with Evil Ed. Got bored of it. But yeah, we do got haunted house t-shirts available. Just look on the Facebook haunt page or the Count Karabi web page. Just put Count Karabi Museum into Google and you'll find us. Proceeds from t-shirts will go to the haunted house, which is trashed right now and looks like a literal haunted house. Yeah. Tree in the middle, a tarp that's completely shredded. The grass is grown up and dead, which is good. That means it won't grow anymore.
And it's August in Texas, so
Well, September, Labor Day weekend and Labor Day week, it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm starting on everything. Not till then. September, Labor Day weekend is the launch of haunt season. Might have a few people coming this year to help. My friend Mark is now retired from everything, and he come and worked it a few years in the old days, and he said he'd come out and help.
oh, cool. We can use all the help we can get.
Yep. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle this year to get everything bought and done. So we're going to try our best.
I've been trying to take it easy on my knee. It still hurts, but it's getting better. It's just
You got a whole month. Take it easy.
the driving thing gets me, man.
And
I
you
drive
drive
for
every
my job
goddamn
and
day. Yeah.
just moving from the gas pedal to the brake pedal, that little thing, it just like you don't
It looked
realize.
bad the haunt weekend. I could tell. It just looked swelled a little bit almost. Had a weird look to it.
Weird look. I had a weird knee.
Kind of got the fluid on it, it seems.
Something, man. I've been putting lidocaine on it, and that's helped a little bit. I try not to take no pain medication or anything because
Yeah.
I try to just eat my pain, but
Sometimes it's hard.
I know I got a pretty high tolerance, but
This has been bad.
This is when it gets to the point where I can't do nothing. Fuck that. I got to get better. So, all right. Well, thanks everybody for watching and listening, and we will talk to you next week. So,
And I guess I pick next week.
yeah, you get to pick next week.
Good.
All right. Stay evil, everybody.
Who is it?
If you enjoy
Who's there?
being really scared, if you're not afraid of the unknown, if you've found a friend in fear, then we have a friend for you.
Hi.
Samantha.
Give me the police.
The director who unleashed Freddy in Nightmare on Elm Street, Wes Craven, now brings you his most frightening creation.
Get out of my house!
Hey, girl. She's killing people. Mom? Sam? Sam.
You're so cute.
Deadly friend. She can't live without you.